Hiya, I'm Hannah and today I'm joined by Baloo, my little friend. And today we're doing yoga for when you haven't done yoga for a while. So this practice is really going to be great if you've not been on the mat for a bit, you're starting to resemble the Tin Man a little, we've all been there. I'm wearing my comfy pants because sometimes even getting out the yoga pants is just like you're not feeling it whatsoever. So feel free to do this whole practice in your trackies, your sweats, whatever you want to call them. When you're ready, grab your mat and we'll get started. All right, so I think that the best way to start a practice when you've not been on your mat for a while is to lie down on your belly. So come forward. I invite you to make a little pillow for your head here with your hands. Untuck your toes and maybe you wiggle your butt like you're a dog wagging its tail. It's happy to see you. Feel free to adjust your feet in any way. And then once you've had a bit of a wiggle, a bit of a jiggle, start to relax here. Close down your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And relax. I love to start practices on my belly, especially for days when I'm having trouble getting out of my head. So by being here on your belly, you might have already begun to notice that it's very easy to feel your breath, your inhale breath particularly. So the next time you inhale, really feel your belly pressing into the floor below you. And as you exhale, maybe you relax your shoulders, you find any last bits of tension that you're still holding on to and let them go. And really connect here with your breath, feeling your breath, pressing your skin into the floor. If you've ever been witness to a toddler maybe having a tantrum in the cereal aisle, often they'll come to this position, sort of face down, flat on their belly. And as much as tantrums aren't particularly wonderful things to witness, whatever that kid is doing is correct, because the minute you can really feel your breath, you're ever closer to being in the present moment. So let's take a few more beats here, being really present with that belly breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Last one, inhale and let it go. So really start to lift your forehead away from your hands, and we'll come into a Sphinx pose here. I probably have like ring prints now on my forehead. All right, so in Sphinx we want our elbows underneath our shoulders, spread your fingers really wide, and then pick up your feet one at a time and sort of send your legs back behind you. Click your toes into the floor and lift your kneecaps away so your legs are slightly activated here. And now push down into your elbows. As you inhale, lift through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, pull your heart forward, shoulders back. Nice. Again, inhale, get long and tall through the top of your head. And as you exhale, see if you can find even more space here in your chest. Find a slight tucking of the chin so that you can really grow long through the back of your skull. We'll take a few more beats here. Nice. All right, this part's going to be just a little bit mean since we've had a bit of a break, but why not? If you want to skip it, please skip it. Otherwise, tuck your toes underneath you. Really engage your kneecaps, engage your quads so they lift off of the floor. Press down into your forearms, and on an inhale, lift your belly, your hips away from the mat. And here we are in forearm plank. Oh, she nasty. One more breath here. Lift through the back of your skull. And as you exhale, bend your knees, bring them to the mat, and then let your hips sink back to your heels for a child's pose, just briefly here. Blue flat forearm plank, I'm out of here. Bye, buddy. Feel the skin across your body stretching in this nice little position. Beautiful. And then from here, lift your gaze, lift your fingerprints Or more like lift your palms of your hands so your fingerprints really press down into the floor. And then here, crawl your fingers over to the right side. Pull your left hip down and back, and then slowly release your forehead back to the floor. So my knees are sort of together, sort of apart here. You might get more of a stretch if your knees are really wide, but either way, either position of your legs, you're going to feel this through the side body, particularly the left side here. As we breathe into the left lung, feel your rib cage expand. And exhale. Again, inhale, lift your gaze, crawl your fingerprints through the center, now over to the left. Get heavy in your right glute, take a breath in, grow long. And as you exhale, release your forehead down. Doesn't have to touch the floor, no problem. And again, see if you can target your right lung as you breathe in deeply. Feeling your rib cage fan open, really getting into those intercostal muscles, those muscles in between each rib. One more breath. Nice. And then lift your gaze again, walk your hands back to center, plant your palms and come into an all fours position, tabletop. We're going to move through everyone's favorite yoga pose, cat-cow. So spread your fingers wide. As you inhale, drop your belly, take a little bend in your elbows, lift your chin, lift your gaze. And as you exhale, press into the floor, round through your spine, bring your chin towards your chest. Again, inhale, a little bend in the elbows to pull your heart forward and through. And then exhale, tailbone goes down towards the backs of your knees. Really lift up through the back of your heart. Two more like that. Inhale, rolling your sitting bones high, and exhale, opposite direction. Last one, inhale, find space through the front of your body. And then as you exhale, space through the back side of your body. Nice. Inhale to come back to center, tuck your toes underneath you, and we'll meet in our first downward dog, and maybe your first for a little while. So keep your knees really bent here. Feel free to pedal out your legs one at a time, like you're on one of those 80s aerobic machines that is probably collecting dust in your mom's garage. Shake out your head. And then begin to slowly find stillness here. Again, you're welcome to keep your knees as bent as they need to roll your sitting bones high, get really long through your spine. It should feel really nice. Again, knees can stay bent, or you can start to maybe straighten through the legs, but don't let that compromise your spine, especially if you're super tight. So, all good. Beautiful. And then come up super high on your tippy toes, bend your knees and look forward, keep your hips lifted, and start to slowly crawl your toes towards the top of your mat, and we'll meet in a forward fold. Legs are wide here, maybe even wider than hips with distance, you choose. Feel free to sway a little from side to side. If grabbing a hold of opposite elbows is really your jam, then do that. Your head is really heavy here. Your shoulders are heavy. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, release your fingertips to the floor. On an inhale, come up halfway, hands to your shins. Reach the sternum forward, but keep your booty reaching back behind you, like you're being pulled in opposite directions. One more inhale breath, and then exhale again to fold. Press down into your feet. Take a little bend in the knees as you inhale. Reach your arms to the sky. Stretch through the sides of your body. And then hands together and down at your heart in Tadasana. Close down the eyes here for just a beat. Feel where your feet are connected to the earth. And from that point, start to grow tall through the rest of your body. Your legs, your waist, your head. Take a few moments here to remember that you are made of cosmic stardust, and so is everyone else, and that's pretty cool. On an inhale, open your eyes. Exhale, maybe walk your feet a little closer together. And on your inhale, reach your prayer to the sky, look up, and exhale with a long spine, dive forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale again, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, arms reach back up. Urdhva Hastasana. Hands together, we're going straight back down. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet again. Inhale to reach your arms to the sky. Last one, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice. This time, exhale, press into your fingerprints and step your right foot way back. Drop the right knee, and as you inhale, reach your arms to the clouds. And then exhale, allow your pelvis to melt towards your mat. Whew. If you haven't done anything for a while, this one's gonna feel kind of owie, kind of tight. So be gentle with yourself as you inhale, grow long through your spine. Keep that, and exhale, maybe you got a little more space today. Yowza. One more breath in. Exhale, sweep your hands towards the floor. Step your left knee to meet the right knee. Fingers are spread wide here, and take them a little wider than shoulders width apart. Lift up through the front of your body, so you almost find a little round through your upper back. Take another breath. And as you exhale, slowly shoot your elbows back behind you, lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, lift your head, your heart, your hands for baby cobra. And then press into your hands, tuck your toes, come back into downward facing dog. Nice. Just a couple of breaths here. If you still want movement, please take it. If bending your knees feels really good for you today, then that's what you're gonna do. Nice. Again, inhale, come up high onto your tippy toes. Bend both knees, look forward. We're gonna step the right foot forward next to the right thumb. Drop the left knee. And this time, inhale, arms up. We're in Anjaneyasana on the other side now. Beautiful. Let your pelvis get heavy. Ooh, breathe. Pull your hands to the sky from your ring fingers. Let your shoulders come with you, but then grow long through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Take another breath in. Exhale, stay long in your torso, but allow your pelvis to melt a little further. Great. One more breath in here. And then exhale, hands sweep down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and this time step the foot forward and fold. Nice. Let's take a little moment here in Tanasana. If you grabbed opposite elbows before, see if you can switch the crossing of your elbows. For no other reason than why not? Get dangly and soft, letting your mouth be soft. You can open your mouth, stick out your tongue, move your jaw around, blah, blah. Really release any tension in your face. Nice. If you've got your elbows, let your fingertips fall to the floor. Again, inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, little bend in the knees as you inhale, reach your arms to the sky, and exhale, hands to your heart. I'm gonna step to the side so you can see me. Keep your eyes closed. Feel yourself standing strong in Tadasana. Feeling your fingerprints pressing up against one another. Maybe you feel your heart beating beneath your thumbs. And you feel that cosmic energy vibrating through your body. Because no matter if you're going to do yoga again tomorrow, or next week, or a month from now, that doesn't change the fact that you're made of stars, baby. Take a final deep breath in. And exhale, release. Open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining this practice today. If you liked the video, please like, and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.